The one thing, okay, that I know for certain in all of the years that I've been talking about narcissism is that narcissists hate to be alone. Okay, they can't be alone. They cannot function on their own. They have deep, deep depression, you know, withdrawals from society, and they cannot cope with being alone and not to be able to get validation from other people or this attention. And for them, it's deeply, deeply dysregulating. So they can't cope. So this is why they always need to be around others. They always need people to be able to give them the validation that they are constantly looking for. Okay, so do they hope that we will come back to them? I believe on some level they do hope that. And it's not because that they have realized that they have made a mistake, or they have realized the error of their ways, or that they want to rekindle this relationship. Remember that actually a relationship with a narcissist is all transactional. So it's all about what you can give them, what you can supply to them. All right. And so that's what they're missing. That's what they want back. They want to be able to get that supply. They want to be able to have their needs validated. They want your attention. So if you return to them, all it's going to be, it's about how you can serve the narcissist, how you can serve them, how you can validate their needs of attention and self-esteem and making them feel good. That's what this is about. This isn't about, you know, that they want to rekindle the relationship because they realize that maybe that they are in love with you and that you guys are so good together. This isn't about that. This is about what you can supply to them. Transactional, that's what the relationship here is that we are talking about. It's about what you can give them. You see, narcissists have something called an attachment disorder. So they can't attach to you in a healthy way. They are not connected to themselves authentically. They disconnected as children. Remember, I talk about this quite a lot in my videos. They disconnected as children because their parents didn't accept them the way that they are. So they disconnect from themselves and become somebody else. So when somebody does that, all right, you can't authentically be yourself, you know, because it's ego-driven thinking, it's ego-driven behaviors. So there's always going to be something missing. They've stepped away from who they actually are. So they don't know who they are because they don't have an authentic sense of self. Their being in the world is built upon illusion. It's built upon a fantasy figure that they have built to protect them, that they have built to disguise the trauma, to disguise their past. So in this need for validation, it comes from a deep-rooted, dysfunctional attachment that they have to themselves, to others and the world around them. And this is why they never are able to really attach, to really bond to anybody, to any human being, because they don't know, because that has never been shown to them. They have never experienced it. So how can they do that when you have never been shown? All they have ever known is a world where they are not accepted. So they need to be somebody else. And that's why then they enforce this onto you. It's not because they're trying to be horrible. It's not because this is about deep-rooted shame and guilt that they have embodied, and they move away from this. So that's why they create this illusion, so that you never figure that out. They will never tell you that because they don't know that that's actually happening. So they have to disguise from that.